Sometimes you're like, wow, I can't KO them, and they're KOing me when I'm in the orange. So it is time to be awake. It is time to wake up. We'll see what this game one has. This is the final top 8 elimination side qualifying match. Slow-mo, let's see if it's a good show.
I certainly hope so. It is, like you said, our last set for EU on the side stream, and I would love for it to be a banger. We have not been pushed to a game number 5 yet in our block, and I would absolutely love to see it.
At the moment, Mevv controlling the ground. Okay, Pilot just able to land with that neutral. No weapon on hand at the moment yet, which is going to make it so difficult. And you catch everybody stacked. Unfortunately, I do believe that was... Okay, I mixed up who was on whose team for a second. Blue team does have a completely even stock and damage spread compared to red team.
Yeah, this is definitely close starting out. Ooh. And we see the Zal effect already laying down that down sig, catching a member of both teams, but still putting some good damage in. And nonetheless, Mevv dancing around here looking for something. I thought we might see a down sig come off the side and try to catch him, but could not. The Zal is going to swing as soon as he lands, but Mevv going to be right there behind him to pick him up, put some more damage, trying to get that 2v1 situation. They tried to pull him up in the air, couldn't quite make it happen. Mevv dancing across the top. There we go. Side light in there. Right there, Pilotgoneum to catch him as soon as he hits the ground.
Yeah, Pilot and Taya are right now playing very nicely second beat. They're waiting for the opponent to do something, and then they're able to go ahead and punish it. They're with punishing, they're waiting, they're playing fight reactively at this point. And now, Mevv's sock is just going to be gone. All of a sudden, left to fight for himself is Teoxys.
Yeah. And taken out immediately. But we're looking at we talked about the damage and the stock spread. It is pretty even here, especially as they continue to put this damage on the Wusheng. Dancing around here looking for a good opportunity. Pilot gonna turn around and just absolutely delete. Oh, and the Santa to come back and caught some little extra credit off of that one, Dara. That was a big for him.
Yeah, Mevv thought that he was going to be the one to go, but right now, Pilot going to be losing that second stock off the top. Taya going to be taken up so high as well. Mevv is still somehow hanging on. Taya opting to go for the axe, dash jumping, looking for the side, whiffing that end light as well. Presses immediately, and both opponents ended up dodging both options. Now, Teoxys, can you make this comeback? It is doable, but definitely unlikely.
Yeah, it is doable. I mean, if you look at the health, it looks like it could be done, but you have Cannon and Axe. The amount of coverage that they have, it almost makes it impossible for you to be able to move, to be able to get any sort of offensive going, and just like that, that is going to go ahead and confirm that final stock, and that is a dub for Pilotgoneum and Taya going into game number 2.
That's right. So, oh my gosh. Oh my god. Slow-mo, do you see that damage dealt by Zal?
I was actually looking at my other monitor at the replays, if I'm being completely honest.
It's okay. 794.
Woo!
You know.
That's a little bit. That's a little bit.
That's a little bit. So, you know, the thing that I talked about before, which is you have to play with constant tension in your shoulders and lower back. Yeah, Pilot made sure to prove exactly why. 800 damage dealt over the course of that game, which was more than little Mevv and Teoxys combined. Topped off with Taya's 337, given the amount of KO power that they had in the follow-ups, they played really well. Going into game number 2, oh man, I'm trying to think about what happened here. Honestly, their target switching and their ability just to really solidify a lot of these edge guards, they knew how to keep blue team in disadvantage.
Yeah, the target swapping especially, having that awareness to know where the most optimal place to be and the most optimal place to try and put that offensive out, definitely piloted them to that dub in game number 1. We're going to see if it can be a little more of the same here as they continue with this Algrim and Zul. Oh, nice pogo. Okay, still more pressure over on the left side. Oh, Gravity Cancel side sig. Looking for it. No pressure. He's able to get back up on stage and even get a little recovery. Put some damage on it. Nair off the cannon. Watch this Wusheng
Okay,
get
Taya
tossed
making
around
it back
here.
onto the stage. Picking up the lance. Able to get Mevv off stage briefly. Sidelight Sideu. No dodge from Teoxys. Okay. Pilot just looking for a raw ground pound. Does not matter because Taya has managed to get both of them off stage at the same exact time. Whose stock is going to get lost first? Who's it going to be? And it's going to be Mevv. Thank you for answering my question.
But they almost answered right back. Oh my God, that is 2v2 support right there. That is some serious support. That Sayer came at the perfect frame, perfect timing to save his teammate's stock.
That's right. Okay, Taya waiting for this opening now. Waiting, dodging upwards. Okay, looking for the recovery. Taya just looking for any way to be able to possibly land safely, and does find that safe landing indeed. The game count, the stock count, and the damage spread is looking just about even. Mevv is off stage. Both of them off stage at the same exact time, but Teoxys with the pivot and light, it does not matter! That follow-up was crazy slow-mo.
I can't believe it didn't knock him out. Oh my goodness. That was absolutely insane. The awareness from these players is just off the charts. And honestly, so far in game number 2, both these teams are playing fantastically. This is turning into an absolute scrap between these two teams. Mevv coming back down stage. He's going to get taken out real quick, though, as soon as he lands. Now, teammate trying to get back up. Can't find a home. Yes, he does. Feet back on the ground. Double back-to-back Sayers on both of his opponents. But Mevv going to catch that lane.
Pivot and light. Okay, Taya not losing that stock quite yet. Pilot using the side to get a bit of momentum. D-Light neutral just in time to be able to find the best possible punish. Pilot wanted that ground pound. That weapon toss had other plans for them.
Yes, we're seeing blue team clean up these stocks here, try and get things back to even.
Can't believe that side sig didn't connect.
I know. Pilot doing everything he can to tank this stock. That recovery, though, is going to go ahead and get it done. And now all eyes are on a little Mevv as he is now in knockout range. Still going to go ahead. Just go after him unarmed. It's fine. Going to go ahead and pick up Axe now, swap him back over to little Mevv.
They got him separated. They have him split up. Teoxys wanted to go for the KO off the top, but it is 2020 poorly. Nobody's going to be dodging the up above spirit when they're that close to the top blast zone. Mevv gets knocked off stage to the left side. Pilot going to be chase dodging up. Going to be looking to get this juggle. Can they actually catch this landing? And the answer is yes. Amazing turnaround and light. Looking for the signature. Doesn't connect. Teoxys somehow avoiding the weapon toss. Oh, this is crazy.
Yeah, this is going downhill for blue team at a rapid pace, because Pilot still has a very healthy stock when it comes to his last one, and now it is that 2v1 situation again, and all they got to do is fight with that. That is going to go ahead and take care of it, and that puts them up 2-0.
They kept them separated. They kept them split up, and they made sure that landing and getting back onto stage was as difficult as possible. Pilot and Taya, they have so much momentum behind them. They look poised to take this in a 3-0, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I know in my heart of hearts, I was wanting some more action. I was kind of hoping that we would get this pushed to a game number 5. But like you said, right now it is looking like the Pilotgoneum in a Taya show. And gonna stick with this. Nobody's gonna swap except Mevv. Swapped off the Dawson to default. So we got that going for us. But we're gonna drop into Demon Island, and sometimes that drip swap is all you need. Maybe it'll give him the momentum to get it done.
That's right. Pilot looking through that end light, not gonna be able to find it, just avoiding that side as well. All of a sudden, Teoxys eating that cannon ground pound, and Pilot is playing like an animal. 2 consecutive cannon ground pound attempts. Thank goodness Mevv was there to stop it from happening. Pilot, that's that zone mindset, baby.
Taya did a really good job of coming over and still showing support, allowing that interaction to happen. Now he's dancing up the top, breaking down. Oh, side sig's gonna go ahead and delete that stock. That's gonna delete that one. And here we go. Red team is in the driver's seat, and they are cooking to try and finish this stock in 3-0 fashion to be able to go up against Coco and Munir here in just a little bit.
Gets that end light, side light neutrally as well, putting on the damage, avoiding the end sig though. Eblis are slightly that end sig as well, unsuccessful.
Ooh, nice.
They got him stacked, they got him sandwiched, and they got him hit by that Lushong end sig to finish it.
Very nice. Good offensive coming out from blue team right now. Mevv trying to get that hard read. Had to sit back just a little bit. That is going to send him way out, but his teammate, Pilot, comes right in between them, puts a wall up, and does not allow blue team to go out and put the pressure against his teammate. But it did end up costing him. Is now Taya is sent way out. Should be an easy punish. Oh, he touched somehow, some way, but he caught an unarmed Sayer as soon as he made his way back up.
Okay, Mevv going to be losing that second stock off the side. The D-Light into the side light neutrally as well. That is so much damage successfully dealt onto him.
Okay, this is kind of a weird spread here between these two teams. We see Pilot, who has kind of been the pilot for Red Team in the set so far, is on his final stock. His teammate just lost their first one, so they are in a good position, but it is definitely Taya's holding the weight here in game number 1 and doing a great job of taking out the stocks. Mevv
Pilot has to be careful.
Oh yeah, he absolutely does need to be careful, but so does little Mevv, as that is going to send him out of here and possibly out of this tournament.
Yeah, that side sig was greedy. Taya, all of a sudden, in an excellent position to get this edge code off onto Teoxys, and that's going to be it. That's going to be the game, and that's going to be the set. Yeah, I understand that side sig. Little Mevv was like, alright, look, I want to hit this. I want to get this KO. I want to be able to win this game so badly. And then it just so happened that he ended up getting whip punished. So a little bit tragic for Little Mevv, a little bit tragic for Teoxys. And that means that Teoxys and Mevv are completely knocked.